What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity build video, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about hacking. I've already done a video on hacking, but I wanted to touch base really quick because I've seen so many of you talking about people being hacked because they've put up like 70,000 points in a day. That's not necessarily that's not impressive. That's not doable. I had a guy come to me and say, this guy put up 120,000 points in one day. Is that possible? Yes, it's still possible. But you have to look at this person's city level. You have to look at their rank. You have to look at a lot of things, okay? If you're looking at somebody's city, and I'm going to show you guys something. Every week when you guys first start the contest of mayors, you're going to look at, and this is what I call a leaderboard assessment. You first click your leaderboard, and then you go through and you take a screenshot of everybody's points within the first hour of the contest, okay? Within the first 1 hour of the contest, take a screenshot from 99th place all the way up to first place. If you see anybody's stuff that's alarming to you, like, I'm talking like within the first hour, they have more than 25,000 points. That would be alarming to me. If they have anything more than that, I would start looking at their profile and see what you can find out about this person. Now, what do you need to look for? Well, I'm going to show you. So the very first thing is city level. That can tell you what that person has the ability to get done in the time they need to get it done. So let's say, for the purpose of the video, that you're a level 18 player. And this person has not leveled up since they came into the thing. So if you started at level 18, and let's say you're 2 days into the contest and this person is level 20. That means that they've done some upgrade tasks. So that could be a pretty good indicator as to why that person has so many points. Maybe they're doing high upgrade tasks, but if they did not level up, it doesn't mean they didn't necessarily do any. It just means they didn't do enough to level up, right? Now, if they've got 120,000 points, they were in there with you last week, they've beat your ass 3 weeks in a row, and you're like, oh my God, this guy is an asshole, right? Well, doesn't necessarily mean he's hacked. He could just be like CPT and just likes to beat your ass every week because he knows what he's doing, right? So, how do you know? What are things that you can look at? Well, look at their city, okay? Look at their population. Look at if they have any regionals unlocked, depending on their city level. Look to see if and how long they've been playing the game. That is most important. So the first thing you look at is the Contest of Mayors tab. This here will tell you their comm rank. Now, this guy's comm rank is 81. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I played a lot of comm in my day, all right? And if you look at my city, hang on just a second. If you look at my city here, I'm only a rank 62, and I've played a lot of contest of mayors. So if you're a level 18, or you're looking at someone's city that's level 18, and they have a high comm rank, you need to ask yourself, how is that possible in this amount of time? So if they've only been participating in 3 seasons, okay, and they've only got X amount of tiers of the pass unlocked, how are they able to have that high of a comm rank is the question. How long have they been playing? So there was one instance where, and I don't know what the guy had done to have this happen, but he had 12 tiers of the pass unlocked. But he had an obscene amount of contest mayors. It was like 140,000 contest mayors points this round, and like 140,000 the previous round, right? Now, what was so alarming to me is that he had only gotten to like level 14 of the pass. But here I am watching everybody in my group, and they didn't need a fraction of that many points to get to level 14 of the pass. So he did something fishy there. So what we did was we clicked on his city, and we clicked on let's just say you click on the person's name, and then you click on club tab. You can type in that person's club code, and you can take your feeder or your normal city in. You go to their club, don't say anything. Just travel to their city and take screenshots of their map, take screenshots of their profile, drop all of these tabs down and take screenshots of everything. And as you can see here, I'm going to show you guys. Bill. Okay, CPT's been playing for about 4 or 5 months or so, something like that. Now, he's contest rank 25, and he plays pretty good every week. He runs a 2K average every single week for the past, I want to say 2 months, maybe even longer. Now, he's participated in 4 seasons. So, he has currently hit tier 24. He bought the premium pass. I can tell that by just looking at this screen. How do I tell that he bought the premium pass versus the non-premium pass? Because of the color. Where it says season 10, it's gold. I'm going to show you something. Oops, wrong way. Okay, golden. His is silver. He did not buy the premium pass. If yours is silver, it means that you only have the top part of the pass unlocked. If yours is gold, it means you have both parts of the pass unlocked. Now, he's only participated in 5 seasons, and he's at tier 14 right now, right? This means that he played the last round. That's how far he got, because we're into the second week of the. So if he doesn't have any points this round, then that means he earned all of those points the previous round. Now his war rank is 28. Okay, if you're looking at somebody and they have a level 18 city, they've participated in 2 seasons, they have an obscene amount of tiers unlocked that they shouldn't have unlocked. That's alarming. If you click on their see all button here and you're seeing that they only have a couple of war cards unlocked, but they're all maxed out, but they don't have the VU tower, how are they getting so many keys? Are they really paying the 10 cash? Or are they just paying an obscene amount of cash? You want to look to see if they have shops on their map, if they have stuff, buildings posted on parts of the map that they shouldn't, if anybody else in their group is hacked. There's so many things that you can do to look and see if somebody is not playing fair, right? And at that point, you're going to want to take screenshots of their stuff, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to watch for points jumps, large points jumps. If somebody has 120K the first day, it's not impossible given certain circumstances. If that person has gold tokens, if that person is doing house upgrades, if they are spending obscene amounts of cash, those are the types of things that can allow for that to happen. If somebody's club is not in war, you know they're not doing any war tasks aside from what they could do if they had the monster there. If you know that that person is not doing upgrades, if you know that person doesn't have tokens, how are they adding that many points that quickly without being out of tasks? So either they're completely out of tasks or they're hacked. So as you come upon them, they're going to start adding more points, okay? Now, if it's the end of the contest, and CPT had this happen, he said, every time I add, it doesn't matter. He goes, every time I add points, the dude adds just enough over me to win. Just like 100 points over. And I'm like, okay. So he was on his last ticket, and I said, don't do anything. And what he decided to do was, or what we decided that he should do, is that he was going to stay up because there was only an hour left. And he was going to say, okay, when we get to the last, I don't know, minute or so, it was like the last 10 seconds. And CPT had it ready, and he just hit claim. And he bumped 100 points just over him and won and knocked him down in the second. Now, we're certain that if he had not waited, that the guy would have added just enough to stay above him. That way they go undetected. So make sure that you guys report it. You guys need as many screenshots as you can get of this person's city, their profile, the leaderboard. When you write SimCity, do not write them and say, I think this person is hacked, or this person could be hacked, or whatever. Just say, look, this is what this person had going on. This isn't possible. That isn't possible. Or, you know, this, and this is very highly suspicious and needs further investigation. Something like that. And that way, the sooner you report it, the sooner they can do something. Now, they won't tell you if they've done anything or not. They're just going to say, well, you know, we can't tell you. But if you report it soon enough, I have seen them knock people out of the leaderboards. I've seen it. And so they have the ability to do it. It's just whether or not they want to. And it can be very difficult to prove if somebody's hacking. It really can. But just look at everything. You know, look at the average war score. Look at the, you know, if you see a war score and you see really low attacks, how the hell are they hitting that? You know? If you see that you click on their map and they don't have any shops, they're not in war, they have like little to no house upgrades, how are they hitting that many points if they only have a certain amount of tasks unlocked, right? So just look at all kinds of stuff. Look at as much stuff as you can and do the best that you can, and make sure that you guys take down your player ID number before you report anybody. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on your screen here. There's a settings button here in the top right corner. And if you click on the second one down, it says help. There's a player ID at the bottom left corner of this box. You're going to need that because that's your player ID. That is how they will reimburse you for anything. So let's say that you lost a building, or you did an accidental purchase, or whatever the case may be. If you contact them and you make a big enough fuss, they will reimburse you for some stuff. Like they've given me like 250 cash for accidental purchase or whatever. You know, there was a time that they deleted one of my buildings that they shouldn't have, and they couldn't give me the building back, so they decided to give me 500 cash or whatever it was. And so make sure that you contact them if need be. Okay? Put any screenshots that you guys have in your report, and if you guys are having trouble locating where to do the report, go to Google, type SimCity Build It, report player to EA. There's the first one that pops up, should bring you to an... Okay, hang on, you guys, just a sec here. Okay, you guys, I apologize. I had to take that phone call. So, as I was saying, basically, you guys are just going to report what you can, and hopefully they take action. Now, hacking is a major problem in this game. That is why I do not play competitively as a high-level player, because it's just not worth it to put forth a whole week's worth of your time to lose. Now, that also goes with cost, but for you level 18 to 29 players, you guys have a really good chance at winning. You really do. If you play correctly and you do it right, and you don't go too quick, and you choose your tasks wisely, and you listen to me, you will win. I promise, okay? Because I've got tons and tons and tons of people that will tell you, if you go into our Facebook group, you type in SimCity Build It, MissyAnne, and you join our Facebook group, there's a post on our Facebook group of a bunch of people in the thread saying how they just started winning. This is the first time they've won Mega, or the 5th time, or whatever, since they took my advice, and now winning every single week, right? So my advice works. You will be able to win, but you have to follow it 100%. If you start twisting it around, it's not going to work out. Now, I'm going to try to get this one posted. I want to get this video up, but I do want to make sure that you guys are all fully aware that a lot of my older videos are coming down, and they're getting replaced with better, more informational, current content because of what changes have happened in the game, and, you know, my ability to teach versus, you know, your guys' ability to learn. I've just got a new way of teaching and new tactics that I'm going to try out to hopefully have more success, because if I'm teaching, let's say I teach 100 people and only 2 get it, then we got to make a change here, because this ain't working. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. So, I have several contest of mayors categories that I'm going to talk about, but I think I've got it I think I have a pretty good idea now of what I need to do, what I need to say to get you guys where you need to be to win. So, you guys are going to see a part on my channel, and you're going to, if you click playlists, by the end of this week, for sure by the end of this week, there will be several videos. There's probably going to be about 5 or 6 of them, and they're going to be on this playlist, and it's going to say most important, or whatever. It's going to say like most important contest of mayors videos is what the list is going to be called, something like that. Now, those videos I'm going to label, and I'm going to say video 1, and then I'll put a description, and I'll say video 2, and you're going to have to watch them in order. But I want to give you guys an idea of what those videos are going to be about. They're going to be more technical and they're going to be more informative. So I have made the categories that you guys are going to be doing, and you're going to go with this is leaderboard assessment is what we just talked about. That's what this video is going to be. This is how you assess your leaderboard to see if you guys should give it your all or if you should not give it your all. Leaderboard assessment is only really important in Mega. Obviously, Metro as well, because you want to get promoted at the very least. But Mega is super important that within the first 24 hours, you look at your list to make sure that you don't have any hackers, or at least try to make sure you don't have any hackers. Anybody that is alarming to you, try to put, like if there's somebody that you're going up against every single week and you really do suspect that they're hacking, you may have to level up just to get away from them. It depends on what level you are. If you're level 18, I strongly urge you to go up to level 20 because of being able to alleviate those production tasks with silver tokens. If you remain below level 20, you are going to have a hell of a time running a 2K average. Is it possible? Yes. Is it hard? Yes. Is it a pain in the ass? Does it require a lot of attention? Yes. So I strongly recommend that anybody who's not a pro at COM not attempt to try for a 2K average as a level 18 player. Now, the next category is going to be task assessment, rotation, reverse rotation, loop, and I believe, premium versus non-premium / contest of mayors 101, something like that. Because that's going to be where I talk about each and every task and what to expect from it, if it's something that is premium or non-premium, if it pops up in duplicates, if it pops up, frequently, if you should never touch this one. Just that's what that one's going to be. That's going to be a really important one. I do have that up already, but I want to make sure that I'm very thorough. Now, the rotation is something you guys have always had to do, but it wasn't this noticeable. Rotation is super important now with the way the contest of mayors is. So I will try to get all of these done this week. I promise you guys, okay? So make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you guys get notified for any new content. And stay tuned because, like I said, you don't want to miss these videos that are going to be coming out, okay?